Bangkok, May 21st, Reuters. One passenger died of a suspected heart attack and 30 were injured after a Singapore Airlines Sil. Opens new tab flight hit severe turbulence on Tuesday, flinging passengers and crew around the cabin and forcing the plane to land in Bangkok, officials and the airline said. The flight from London and bound for Singapore fell into an air pocket while cabin crew were serving breakfast before it encountered turbulence, prompting the pilots to request an emergency landing. Bangkok Suvarna Bomi Airport General Manager Kitica Corn told a press conference. The sudden turbulence occurred over the Irrawaddy basin in Myanmar about 10 hours into the flight, the airline said. The pilot declared a medical emergency and diverted the aircraft to Bangkok, it said without giving further details. I saw things lying everywhere and many air crew injured, with bruising, Kitica Corn said after the most critically injured passengers and crew had been evacuated. A 73-year-old British man died during the incident, likely due to a heart attack, Kitica Corn said. 7 people were critically injured, some with head injuries. He added people were calm as they were led from the plane. Singapore Airlines offers its deepest condolences to the family of the deceased. We deeply apologize for the traumatic experience that our passengers and crew members suffered on this flight, the airline said. Some tallies of the injured out of the 211 passengers and 18 crew differed. The airline said 18 were hospitalized and 12 being treated in hospitals. Samotich Hospital said it was treating 71 passengers. It was not immediately possible to reconstruct the incident from publicly available tracking data, but a spokesperson for Flight Radar 24 said it was analyzing data at around 7:49 GMT, which showed the plane tilting upwards and returned to its cruising altitude over the space of a minute. A passenger who was on the Boeing 777-300ER plane told Reuters that the incident involved the sensation of rising then falling. Suddenly, the aircraft starts tilting up and there was shaking, so I started bracing for what was happening. And very suddenly, there was a very dramatic drop, so everyone seated and not wearing a seatbelt was launched immediately into the ceiling, Zaffran, a 28-year-old student on board the flight told Reuters. Some people hit their heads on the baggage cabins overhead and dented it. They hit the places where lights and masks are and broke straight through it, he said. Kitica Corn said most of the passengers he had spoken to had been wearing their seatbelts. The spokesperson for Flight Radar 24 said regarding data showing a drop in height, "Our initial thinking is the turbulence event is prior to the standard descent from 37,000 to 31,000 feet. That appears to just be a flight level change in preparation for landing." Suvarna Bomi Airport said the plane requested an emergency landing at 3:35 p.m. local time, 8:35 GMT, and landed at 3:51 p.m., where uninjured passengers disembarked to board another aircraft. Singapore's Transport Safety Investigation Bureau, TSIB, will deploy investigators to Bangkok to look into the incident.